Yeah, at least okay. Today is a Wednesday, I think. It is a Wednesday. I probably should have checked before I set everything up, but I was running late and I was like, shit, I gotta get all this done. So, guess who's gonna be here extra long? Me, because I'm making semla. Maybe it actually won't be that long. It's probably gonna be. You know who's tired? Mary! They'll be fine. I'm not complaining, chat. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I wonder if anyone gets the reference I just made. Hi, Andrew. Bye, Andrew. He's off. My ear itches. I took a good shower. Oh man, I was oh my god, what the heck? I have a hair in my ear. I hate that feeling. What the heck? Anyways, I hi George. I set everything up. I set up all of the mirrors. Then I also set up the workout space kind of, and I got to use the equipment today. And then I also had to do manual labor, which is why I was late. Oh, but I did, in fact. Wait, what the heck? Where did I put it? Where did I put it, George? What in the heck? What in the heck? I did get to use this though. So I was like, it works. It works really well. Oh, my delts are sore as heck. How are you though, George? How is life? Anything exciting? I probably shouldn't have this here. I should probably move it. I'm also gonna take the dogs. Keep them there for a bit. How do I like it? It was really good. It was really good. I didn't get to use it too much because my arms are bad. They're really sore, so I was like, oh. Well, if you guys are chill, I'll leave you there, okay, Sandy? Okay. Sometimes they get really rowdy, and then when I'm here all by myself, I can't wrangle them. I mean, I'm not technically all by myself, but yeah. My sister has one, she uses it all the time. I'm gonna use it a lot. I had lots of work I had to do to the tomatoes. I had to pull some weeds. I had to just do lots of gross stuff, honestly. And now I feel old and tired. My back hurts. Everything is sore. That's why I did take a shower, and that made me a little bit later. I normally shower before stream, but yeah. Man, it's really fun though. It actually works really, really well. It's kind of weird to get used to like how to maneuver it. Because you know how it has like that little dip in it? Like the little scoopy part? I put it away so I won't be able to show it. But it has that little scoopy part, right? I was trying to pull weeds with it and I accidentally kept cutting them off at the root and I was really annoyed. I was like, what the fuck? But other than that, it was great. I just wasn't using it properly, so that's what messed it up. But it worked really, really well. It made everything go by pretty fast, and I was like, damn, okay, what the heck? I'm gonna have to use it a bit more in the next couple of days. Oh, but how was your day, George? Anything exciting? I'm gonna wait for you to reply, and while you're doing that, oh, you went to the post office today, and there's a box heading my way. Oh my god, thank you! I'm so excited! Please don't put anything bad in there. I live in fear. That's why I only have it for like Amazon or whatever. Cause oh no. I know if I like opened it to the public, it would probably be some weird shit every once in a while. Which is why I never understood why people do like P.O. boxes and everything. Because it seemed a little off to me, but I think it's a it can be like unsafe. And I think that's why people stop doing unboxing as much online. There's nothing bad in it? Okay, good. Because if so, I would panic. I would panic. Oh my goodness. I need to get a link. Sent it to him last night. What the heck? Aha! Site. There we go. There we go. This is for Fat Tuesday, y'all. Or actual Wednesday. Okay. Oh, I should probably have the milk out so it's not cold. Because I have a feeling that I'm gonna use it. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the filling. I'm looking at the recipe. But you don't have to open it on stream. I put a letter in there too to explain everything in it. Oh, also hi Tanner. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Oh. Okay. Okay. It's not gonna take that long. Today's politic topic beef bowl. Well, it's a Wednesday. It's always it's a vibey day. That's what I'm so sorry. But I could have caffeine, but I feel like that wouldn't be too good for me, so I'm not gonna have any. Semla? Yeah, it's a pastry thing that I've been promising to make for a really long time, but I just haven't. And I think that's okay. It's okay. It's for Marky Mark, and watch Marky Mark not even be here until like later after I've made it, which is just gonna drive me crazy. I know, normally I make cookies, but not today. No siree. Oh, you're still not done my dish. What's your dish again? Remind me, sir. Ooh. Fuck my dad. Arms. What is your dish? A vegetarian bratwurst. What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to make that? I have turkey sausages. I don't know yet. Just go ahead. What do you mean? Okay. Well, if you picked out something, I'd make it for you. It just has to be something I haven't made before. We've done lots of East Asian stuff, Northern European, and that's about it. Let's see. Oh. Oh. 1/2 cup of warm water. I'm awake. Okay. This might be too cold. Actually, I know how to solve this. I have to fill this up anyways. I'm gonna use my brain for once. I use it all the time, honestly. Too much. Oh. Did you hear about the shooting that happened in Minnesota? Was it Minnesota or Michigan? Wait, hold up. This one. We'll go. It's a little bit warmer. Minneapolis, Minnesota. I was right. Which, very sad. It's kind of weird. I was in Minnesota. I'm kind of surprised that they're talking so much about it, but not the other shootings that have happened as of late. I don't know. I think it's because it's a Catholic school. Yeah, it is tragic. And I'm not trying to minimize the situation in any way, shape, or form. I'm just, yeah, a little bit shocked, honestly. And 2 people died, and 17 were injured, and 3 of them were adults, the ones that were injured, and the rest were kids. Which is fucked. I'm gonna take the egg out. There's 2 eggs. I'm gonna make sure they're not super cold. I know. I don't know what to say. Whenever there's a school shooting, I'm usually not fairly desensitized. Oh my god, George. Damn. I mean, it's true though. Yeah. Yep. I think it's the coward's way out too. When you do something fucked up to do that. But apparently he like posted a ton of shit on social media about oh, like how he was gonna do it or whatever. It was fucked up. And he like barricaded them in. He's just fucked up. You don't really see like this sort of thing as much in other countries either. Feels like an American thing, which is really fucking sad. Mm, yeah, I know. 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. I just think it's such a fucking. I try to not stress about it too much, but it's just becoming more and more common. And schools kind of just started. Not even kind of. They literally did just like fucking start, which is ridiculous. And it stresses me out because when people are stressed about things, they do horrible things to other people around them. And they don't even think about the consequences because they just assume that they're not going to make it to the end of it. And you have shit like this. Which is fucked up. Yeah. Anyways, if I keep talking about this, I'm gonna be upset. So, oh no, that's a news thing that happened. That was the biggest thing. Normally, I try to watch other stuff, but yeah. Watching the, I don't know. Watching it would make me cry. It's just like, okay. But that's why we don't watch clips on my channel because I saw like a little bitch. Is this like a whole? Am I supposed to use this whole thing? I finished watching the rest of the cabinet meeting from yesterday. You did? What did you think? I didn't get to watch all of it today because my phone died. How do I know when it's begun to grow? always wondered that. They're like, do this till it begins to grow. Sorry, I have to distract myself, otherwise I'm gonna get really busy. Yeah, what did you think, George? Whoa. I think the dictator, like, okay, have fun, Mr. Mouse. But I think the dictator stuff just pisses me off. Like, when he talks about it, he's like, some would call me a dictator. And I feel like he probably shouldn't talk about that, but he just does. I probably shouldn't. George says, looks like everything is going great. Each one had good news to report. But not all of the news was true, though. That's the thing. Oh, I did watch the briefing given by the mayor of DC. There was a lot of patting him on the back. I know, that's what made me mad. Like, what good is that supposed to do? I also have to keep mixing the yeast for a minute. Sorry. Oh, I should show you guys what I'm doing. Fuck. Me apologize. I'm tired, y'all. I'm very tired. There you go. Make sure chat's actually here. Okay, cool. I don't know. My OBS has been really weird, so I don't have a lot of hope for that. But yeah. Maybe, yeah. I was so mad in it because I was like, yo, if you're gonna make it open to the public, at least, like, fucking don't suck his dick the entire time. But maybe they do that behind closed doors, you know? Just, like, give him a lot of unnecessary compliments. Which I find to be ridiculous. Okay, so milk, melted butter, beaten egg. Okay, so I need 1/3 cup butter melted. Okay. I mean, does it make you uncomfortable that they're basically stroking his ego the entire time? That's about. I should probably use a brand new stick. I have so much butter. Cheese. Lots of cheese. While these bake, I'm going to be making some goodies. I'm excited. There you go. I'm also going to be nice to you. I'm not going to yell at you too much. Type 2 says hi. Hi, Type 2. How are you? Hey, Mew. I don't have anything for you yet, Siri. He's here and ready to go. No, it's standard nowadays to thank everybody around you. That seems like a little bit more than thanking, because they were only thanking him, and not really the other people around. I can only think of, like, 2 incidences where they were thanking other people, too. It was primarily like, thanks to you. We have all this. Siri, no, you're not going to get any of the butter. He's trying to eat my butter. No, Mr. Meow Meow. Are you going to go shower? Okay. The olive plant, put it in the sink and make sure it doesn't touch the other one. Thank you. I found out that my olive plant, I'm just gonna get mad. And yeah, Siri's begging. He's like, needy heart. You want to say hi? Oh. He says hi, chat. He says, I got a bath. You know what I mean? Nope. You got it again. Good job, Siri. He makes me feel so pale. That's so pale. Okay, butter's done. But yeah. Oh, no, it's not. Well, I think it should be a bit more melted. I'm gonna mix the milk with it, so I want it to be all the way. Yeah, no, watching it made me frustrated. Although, I highly recommend watching the. I'm gonna wait for this to be done. I highly recommend, if you have time, watching the briefing, the presser with the mayor of DC today. She really broke down like what they plan on doing with Trump and all of the stuff that's been going on. She also says that like his stats are wrong and that sort of thing, which she normally does. Yeah. Love her or hate her. But to try to appease the federal government, she wants to add about 500 more policemen, I believe was the stat. I could be wrong there. I think it's around 500 in the next 3 or so years, something like that. 1/3 or 1/2 cup milk. Okay. There you go. That's good. You mix it enough so it won't curdle. There we go. That'll be good. Oh, I need to show you guys the recipe. My goodness, I got ahead of myself. Oh. There we go. There we go. Let's pin it for 120 minutes. That should be good. Now everyone can see it. Oh fuck, that was Hi Siri. Damn it. Damn it. Sorry, George. I removed your Hi Siri message on accident. This is what happens when I get tired. It's just one of those days. But yeah, I've been really frustrated about it. I'm not really sure. A lot of people are really stressed about it because they're trying to militarize the rest of the United States, which, I mean, if they could, they would, but they really don't want to do that. Happy that DC is getting cleaned up and under control. It was out of control. Oh my gosh, George, no! Don't say that! It wasn't, though. It was doing pretty well. Crime was down since, that's why I encourage you to watch the presser with the mayor, because she shows all of the stats that they've done and everything that has come from it. And if you want to, you can look up and see what Trump says, because Trump hasn't provided any statistics or anything about crime. He just says that it was high, when it really wasn't. Not to mention how they plant reporters. I'm like kind of pissed about that. I'm surprised not many people talk about it that much. But they do. I think it's ridiculous. 1 egg slightly beaten. 1 teaspoon cardamom. Okay, let's see. Okay, got the water, milk, the butter. How much water do I actually need? Wait. 70 grams of what? Is it water? Water? Oh, 70 grams plus 1/2 teaspoon. I have to add more sugar later. That makes sense. I was like, am I gonna fuck it up? Let this sit a bit more. Then the egg, milk, melted butter. I'm gonna add the cardamom. If it means one less person is murdered, it's worth it. Their crime has overall been down, and it hasn't been proven that what Trump has done, well, let me say this way. How do I say this? There has not been enough time to see whether or not anything Trump has done has actually improved anything. Like, there's literally not been enough time. We don't even know if anything's been prevented because it would take at least a year's worth of information for them to go off of for them to actually be able to make a comparison and more accurate. Like, the longer time that they have to accumulate information, the more accurate the comparison can be, and they don't have that. It's just kind of all hearsay at this point. They're trying something out, but you can't make any claims off of how little information they currently have. That's my thing. How much cardamom do I need to add? 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. It's a type 2 says it's a military takeover. It's bullshit. It's fascism. It's true. I agree with you. I agree. I'm not. Oh, that's curry powder. I believe that more people have hit the panic chord than I have because I was expecting something like this for a really long time. So that's why I'm not super like panicking, like, oh my God, what's going to happen, or whatever. Because I think Trump doing this is just expected at this point. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't protest or that there shouldn't be an appropriate reaction to it, because that needs to happen. Well, there hasn't been a murder in DC in the last 2 weeks. But do you know the actual murder rate in DC? Let's see. How often does someone get murdered in DC area? Let's see. About once every 1.5 to 2 days. Though the rate fluctuates. Crime stats. Wait, that's not accurate. Gimme. Let's see. This is their data from the Metropolitan Police Department. Specifically, let's see. Yeah, to 2025, 14% decrease. And having people not die due to homicide isn't very helpful. Like, we don't know all of the information on that, because you can go like a month without having a homicide in a city, and then have like 5 in one day, and that will skew the data. Type 2 says, the reasoning for sending the troops was when a former Doja guy, got beat up for trying to harass a teenage girl, and he got beat up by her. At least, I mean, it's because he was being a fucking dick about shit. Like, he deserved to get, like, if someone said that shit to me, I'd probably sock him in the face, too. Like, what the hell? You don't go antagonizing people and then expecting nothing to happen. I think it's 1 full teaspoon, by the way. Let me see. I know you guys aren't listening, so 1 teaspoon of cardamom. Okay. Sometimes, I don't know. I usually cook with like Andrew here, so it's really weird when I cook by myself, because he'll just like sit here and I'll talk to him and I'll have him read me the recipe if we have time, because I get distracted and I forget the steps that I've done. So sometimes I need a buddy. And that's not me trying to be argumentative, George. I'm just going to mix up the cardamom as much as I can into this fluid mixture. I also don't condone violence. But if you harass someone, you're gonna, like, what do you expect to happen, And I think they're not even, I know that they're trying to be tougher on crime. They're putting more people, or they're putting a lot of pressure on like getting the youth, saying that like 16-year-olds or 15-year-olds are should be liable for the same stuff that everyone else is. That's just not realistic, in my opinion, but everyone, yep. Type 2 says they're also using an increased military presence to harass and disappear immigrant delivery drivers. Yes, that is true. It's primarily to, I think when Trump went to places like Saudi Arabia, Russia, and like, I don't know, lots of countries that have a lot more pressure on their citizens and a lot more harsh repercussions, he misunderstood why things are the way that they are. Like, why there is how do I put this? Let me rephrase my words. He views the cleanliness and lack of crime as something that you can force, where it's a cultural thing more than anything else. Because people here in the United States don't really value cleanliness in the same way, or don't put as much finances into public cleaning services and stuff. So the beautification project in DC is a whole different thing. I'm not going to dive super deep into it, but it's important to look into it a little bit too. I'm not going to dive too crazy into it, but I agree with you, Type 2. A lot of it is look, the yeast is growing. Do you see it? Yay! But a lot of it is putting unnecessary pressure on immigrants because DC does have a lot of immigrants. Let's make sure the egg isn't super cold, otherwise it's going to shock the yeast too much. I think it is, so we're not going to put that in yet. There's an ad right now. George says, I know that the Democrats want to defund the police, but they're to a point when crime gets out of control, so now you have to overdo it to get things under control again. Technically, the DC metropolitan area has had no or little to no defunding of their police systems, in the sense where they still have patrol officers and stuff, and any defunding that has happened has been like very minimal in its effect. Like very, very minimal. It's just been like, instead of increasing it drastically with inflation and stuff, they just haven't given them a lot. But when people, I feel like this is also an important talking point, George, is the fact that defunding the police isn't something that means like get rid of policing and get rid of like helping the public as a whole. It means that instead of having police officers address things like mental health issues or immigrant issues or stuff like that, you would have people who are specialized with mental health services help in their place. You would, instead of having like a police force that's supposed to handle absolutely everything and manage everything like between mental health, immigration, like any form of detention and stuff like that, drug involvement, all of this stuff, and even just like patrolling. That's like so much shit to do. And you should have designated teams or people who are more fit to handle those instances. So like if you were to get a call and be like, hey, we need someone to help a mental health person, or there's a mental health crisis, you could have a police officer there in the transfer process over, but you would ideally want someone who is trained in mental health issues to be able to help mediate the situation. That's what it's about. Let's see. 1/3 cup of sugar. Type 2 says, if we gave people housing, food, healthcare, met their basic needs, the police would not be needed. The fact that we have so much police is a sign of a failing society. That is correct. Yeah. Having to use force isn't something that you would really need to use unless you want to control people. Physical force is a control method over anything else. Because then people are afraid of like getting shot and stuff. which isn't really helpful. And it makes people less likely to trust police and stuff if they're constantly worried that they or people that they loved are going to get harmed. Oh my god, it bubbled! Yay! Okay. See, that's all the sugar that I need. I'm going to dissolve it. And I feel like now I can add the egg and it'll be okay. Okay, we'll keep half the egg there. And let's see. I need to add, and this is coming from someone who's like, I literally work with, I don't like working with the police, but how do I say it? The organizations, not even the organizations, but like, I have had to be in situations where like the police are collaborating with people in the area, and that's something that's kind of unavoidable. Like if you go to a public event, like a, I don't know, like a fair, or I don't, like a fair, maybe like a, oh, like a produce thing where people are selling lots of stuff in like a huge area, like a market, that's just temporary, like a seasonal market thing, or I don't know, there's usually some form of police presence. And if you talk to those police officers, like the rules and regulations are a bit different. Tanner says good night. Good night, Tanner. But yeah, it's one of those things where policing can be very dangerous. Like very, very dangerous if mismanaged in that sense. It's not good, especially when you have to, like when you train people to use force in a situation where force is not necessary, it causes problems. You can have crowd control, and I've done crowd control for larger events and stuff like that, where you don't need police force to get people under control. You literally don't. It's not a necessary thing. It's just not. The only time people view it to be necessary is if they assume that, like, how do I put it? They assume that they're going to need to use force, which most of the time you never do. And then having some force or form of force there, it doesn't really work as a preventative. It just means that if someone wants to do something bad, they have to escalate further in order to have the impact that they want. Because people doing negative things and doing premeditated negative things, they focus on the impact and they want to have the biggest amount of impact. And if they know that they're going to have a lot of force against them, then they are going to escalate their actions to meet that and to overcome that. And then you have like this whole like, no, I'll have more than you. No, I'll have more than you. That happens. So then the bad guys do worse things and so on and so forth. That's why other countries that have more gun restrictions or have less of an aggressive police force, they don't have that same level of escalation with the public as we do here in America. Let's see. Okay. I need the egg, 1 teaspoon of salt. Yeah, I'm gonna use the salt instead. We're using the pink Himalayan salt. It really isn't. It's just one of them. It's a quote. It's a quote, guys. But I need 4 cups of flour. And I think that's it. Oh my gosh, yay! Yay, yay. Okay, we got 1. There's gonna be like a lot, y'all. Oh no. I'm very disappointed that one of the only options that people have is policing for when something happens. That's my thing. Because that doesn't really help with harm reduction at all. No, no. I also had a problem, like, if we're going to talk about the meeting that they had in the Oval Office yesterday, the cabinet meeting, the biggest issue, or one of the biggest problems I had with it, is how they treat people who offend. Like, people who have problems or whatever, they don't view them to be people that can be rehabilitated. They view them to be people who are just born evil or whatever, which is not accurate at all. Like, I don't believe that people are necessarily born evil. I think people make mistakes and they fuck up and they do bad things. But most people can be rehabilitated, given the proper circumstances. And that's not really what our administration treats people as. It's just sad.
Hello.
Hello.
In the kitchen.
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
I'm making Semla.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be done a lot faster than I think it will. Well, I've almost streamed for an hour. I lied. Andrew fully expects me to be here forever.
9 p.m.
Okay, I'm hoping not. I got shit to do tonight. I'm prepping for the next couple months. They say hi, Andrew. He says hi, Chad. Now he says bye, Chad. Well, you walked away. It was implied that you said bye, Chad.
Speaking for me. Oh no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, is that problematic? It's kiss. Okay, sir. Okay. Wait. I can't believe it's 4 cups of flour. That's actually kind of wild. Let's see. 4 cups of all-purpose flour. That's insane. Add more if needed. No.
Dog food.
Yes, you can prep the dog food. I'm not really in like the. We're not doing test stuff over there right now.
Yeah, I asked. Anyways.
I appreciate it. Hey, I'm almost done, y'all.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do with all the weeds you left, so I just raked them into the corner.
No, you're supposed to mow over them.
Well, that's not gonna happen because the mower just immediately dies. So.
That's because it needs to be maintenance.
Oh, it's because it's not built to handle that amount of junk.
Okay.
It's a 1 horsepower motor, but yeah.
Okay. Did you put the stuff that I need over, or did you put in 2 separate files?
No, it's in separate piles.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, George.
Okay. One last one. When we're done. A little under the cup because I feel like I'll be alright.
Did you look on that side?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay, now let's see what else I need. Now look at the directions before I get my hands gross. Okay, let's see. It will be slightly sticky. Allow. Cover it and let it rise on the counter until it is doubled in size. Okay, I can do that. After it's risen, punch the dough and let it rest for 5 minutes. Cut the pieces of dough and shape it into balls, about 15 to 18. Place into greased cookie sheet or silicone sheet, about an inch apart. Okay. I'm gonna wait to turn the oven on until I get this all done, and then I should be good. I hope that this goes well. I'm gonna keep this closed just in case I need it, but I don't think I will. Oh my god, this is a lot actually. It's actually not too bad. I haven't made bread in a while, and this reminds me of that. We're just gonna keep doing this for a bit. So, I don't know, that's kind of my opinion on the policing and stuff. I don't know how much we've talked about it before, but it's something I'm very passionate about. Just because I've seen how policing can go really bad. And, yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, I'm gonna use up all this flour. Then today I'm gonna make some beef banh mi balls. I'm actually kind of excited. It's a little old, so I don't know how good it's gonna be, but I'm gonna make it the way that's. But I kind of want to make it different. Make it more traditional banh mi. I have a feeling that this is going to be a lot more work than I anticipated originally. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's going to be an announcement.
Thank you.
It's like herding cats. That's your new favorite thing to say. If I'm not overeating it, I don't think I am. I probably am a little bit. If I leave it like this, it'll be best. Probably. Look at the recipe. It looks good. Never heard of it before. Yeah. Well, it's what Marky Mark recommended. The Euro boys like it. It's part of Fat Tuesday or whatever. I'm afraid of overeating, so I'm just gonna a little bit more. I think this will be good. I'm just going to let it rise from here. It seems a little like much, but I think leaving it is probably my best bet. Well, let me get some of this out, actually. And then I'll leave it. Oh, I should have put that there. Andrew gets mad at me. Ooh, holy shit. I guess I'll put the screen and or should I just let it rise with like I could just put a towel over it, honestly. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Breathable towel. I haven't seen the chat for a while, must be busy moving stuff to his new place. Yeah, he was here I think on Saturday. Or last Sunday, I don't know. He's been here a bit though. Usually he's a lurker from what I get. But that's alright. I don't mind it. I lurk too. I'm just happy you guys are here. I enjoy your company. I know. That's all we got. Yep. Then I have. That's probably gonna take a little bit, but I could probably get the oven started now. Let's see. Okay. Okay, 350. Which I think that won't be too bad. Okay. Oh, hot. Okay. I don't think I'm going to put the almond in. I kind of decide that. Let's see. How to make marzipan. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Whip the egg until soft peaks form. Then fold in ground almonds. Ooh, that's scary. Cover and set aside. Okay, so I should do that when I put everything in the oven. So I'm gonna wait. Andrew, should I cook dinner now?
What?
Are you hungry?
Ish. Like I'll be hungry by the time done.
If I start cooking now, do you think you'll eat it? Okay.
Do the normal dinner time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave this egg out because it needs to chill. I'm gonna throw some low wash. Now everything's just kind of getting put away. I expected this to take longer. I guess it takes a while to let everything just kind of fiddle. Okay. It's your quiet day. I don't mind it though. Oh, I forgot whipped cream. Ugh. Andrew, would you be able to go and get whipped cream?
No.
then we will not have the buns. I will have them without the whipped cream, Lamau.
On top, or is
It's part of the recipe.
You had the recipe when we were at the grocery store.
But they didn't have any whipped cream there. That's why I forgot. I know, I was supposed to go to the store today, but I didn't have time because of all the other stuff. Wait, I forgot to put this on. It's okay, guys. Don't get mad at me. I just wanted to do things. I'll just show it to you. I won't. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. I've had other recipes that haven't been good. This won't make me cry. He's staring at me like, girl, what the fuck? I don't even know if this is gonna rise properly. It might not. If it doesn't rise, then we're just gonna pretend this didn't happen, and I'll make it again like next week, and I'll do it better. Because it doesn't look like it's rising. It looks like it's been over.
Doesn't it take like 2 for dough to rise?
Usually does, yeah. That's
It's
why I was
only
gonna
been
put-
rising for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need to wait.
Well, I'm just gonna wait.
Also, are you supposed to cover it in saran to let it rise?
Not all the time, but I could. I was tempted to. Should I put it in saran wrap?
I don't know.
Maintain the moisture?
What is the recipe say?
It doesn't say, it just says covered. I'll do plastic wrap.
I would do plastic.
I know.
I've never made bread, but I've watched a lot of YouTubers make bread. They use
Reduce, reuse, recycle, Andrew. It's like-
plastic. If you really want to reduce, reuse, recycle, you could have just used the lid for that.
We don't have a lid for this one anymore. I don't know. No, don't we have one? I don't know.
I don't know. Did you look?
No, I already put it on. Don't look. No.
Chat, what do you think? Should we look?
Okay.
I think this is the biggest one we have. I think this one's too small.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We don't have that one. Oh, I know. I think if we do have it, it's gonna be underneath everything. Also, it doesn't cover it all the way, but I think this is good.
You can just use a second piece of plastic. Do you want it to not rise?
No.
Is this supposed to be airtight?
No, I don't think so. It didn't say that. Let it go, man. It's just plastic. No, that's the thing. No. I was like,
Chat, does it need to be airtight or does it just need to be like
yeah,
something over it?
because normally I just put like a towel over it.
Bro, your cursor is hovered over.
I know, it's the recipe.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me cry.
No, the cloth is fine.
That's what I thought. See?
Y'all, rock, paper, scissors or something.
Yes, they're definitely present with one another. They're in the same room.
They can just both.
What type of dough is it? It's for Semla. Also, hi, Sodium. Hi. It's for Semla.
Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to.
I've never made Semla before. Is it yeast? Yes. Yes, it is. But I don't know if it's actually going to rise or not. It might. It probably... I don't think it will. It said at least like an hour most it'll take. Honestly, she made it seem like it'd take like 30-40 minutes for it to rise.
The recipe. How long did it
Look at
say
it.
to wait?
What type of yeast did you use? Dry yeast. Which it was activated. Oop. I'm gonna redo it.
Oh.
I'm gonna repin the message. Oop. There you go. You could just look at the recipe. But I used the dry yeast. That's what it said. But I just don't have the stuff for the filling. Honestly, I should. What the fuck? No, I don't want that. I don't want this. What?
Yes, I want you to use Firefox so that I can put uBlock Origin on this so bad.
I know. I've been thinking about using Firefox again. Okay, see? Allow a cycle to finish, cover it, and let it rise on the counter until doubled in size. That's all it says. That's all the recipe says. Just cover it and
dough
wait.
does not look like the dough in the
This is because this is what it's like.
Well,
She
what
has
was
a
the rest of it?
machine.
Oh, that's just donuts.
Yeah.
There isn't one above it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Normally, dough doesn't look super good until like after. But that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at this dough and I don't know if it's gonna rise. If not, use it to make pizza. That's true. They've been raising dough for thousands of years and they don't have plastic wrap. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that is correct. They can do.
My thing is that this could theoretically rise, but I think it's gonna take like 3 hours for it to, because I don't think that the yeast is happy. I think
If we punch it, will it?
no. I think this is something that I'm probably gonna remake next week, and then. I did put the egg in it. That was supposed to be for the marzipan, which is part of the filling. Yeah, but it's okay, because what I'll do is I will make my my very own whipped cream from scratch. I'll just get like a whippet. We'll get heavy whipping cream. Aren't whippets like the thing? No, I know, but people say it's a whippet. That's like a drug.
It's like.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They literally take the nitrous.
It's called CO2.
Yeah, okay, I'll get one of the CO2. When I was working and I was making it, we called them whippets.
Well, yeah.
Okay, to be fair, I was working at a bar.
Yeah.
We just referred to them as whippets. But we did that at Starbucks too. That's why my manager got mad at me. She was like, you can't say that in front of the customers. And I was like, oh, okay. I said it anyways, but yeah. Ah, that makes sense. I always forget that people do drugs. Yeah. Anyways, this is the first half of the process. I'm gonna redo it next week. It'll be better next week.
Want to know which person figured out that licking that one toad is like how they did like the first DMT trip, like licking a poison toad or something. I don't know who figured that out.
That's a good question. Oh my god, that's makes sense. I do not have the answer. Ah, I'm so tired.
No,
You're awfully tired.
I hate anything that moves. Not that one. Yo, you gotta settle down, bro.
That's probably true, Sodium.
Right now.
They're really hyped today.
Yeah, they're a little gas.
Yeah, the poor guys. In the meantime, I'm gonna make like actual food. Oh my gosh, the cucumber froze again. It keeps freezing.
Wasn't even in the.
Yeah, there's something about the lower shelf that if we leave the cucumber there, it freezes. Like shot, look.
Yeah, but they're fine.
Hey,
They're
dog.
right below the lower shelf.
Sandy.
It's got the
Cucumber.
in the drawers.
There you go.
We just need to put it in the drawers at the bottom, I guess.
I guess so. I think
Like,
we already have some.
I had a
That's good.
cucumber that I used for sandwiches. It's still in there. There's a little cucumber.
No, I still have the baby cubes.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, those have been living down there for like almost 2 weeks.
not 2 weeks. They've been here for like 1 week. I got them last week.
Like,
I know. Yeah, these are so good. What the heck?
I think the ones that every place sends are kind of mid.
Well, they're usually like getting over being frozen or something like that. I don't know.
That wouldn't, even if it was low quality, that wouldn't mean it freezes faster. It's just something about that spot in the fridge.
Well, you gotta finish these off.
Oh, or if it's in the box, if it's against the side, right on an ice pack.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. There's literal, like, ice crystals on it when I pulled it out. So your theory is so interesting. Pickling stream next? I guess I could.
Yeah, we should pickle the peppers.
Ooh, I should pickle the peppers. Maybe we could do like semla and pickling. I'm probably gonna have to redo this. I'm gonna redo it like off stream because like my shoulders are still fucked. Nothing to my right shoulder is, so I can't really do the stuff I need to, which is why Andrew had to finish the artwork for me. Because I'm wrecked. My manager.
You did, like, 2 stripes.
Well, my manager yelled at me yesterday because she was like, "Why can't you do stuff?" And I'm like, "Girl, I don't want to get like a permanent injury for like whatever." Such a life, guys.
All right.
Oh.
Neat. Wow. Yeah, you were eating grass. Crazy how that works.
I'm gonna give you the trash can, and I'm gonna let you just throw it away. Here's the trash,
Thank you.
and then you can just take the trash out.
Yeah.
Yep. Pickle some carrots too. Really? Well, I'm gonna pickle some. Like, well, I guess technically this isn't the proper pickling, but I've never really pickled carrots before. I pickled like I could make beet jam. That's something my grandpa used to make all the time.
House.
Yeah. Pickle lemons? What the fuck? How do you pickle lemons? Can you even do that?
Pickle a lot of things.
Yeah. I used to do this all the time too. I'm almost out, chat. Makes really good lemonade. Wait, are you shitposting or are you being for real right now? Like, is that an actual thing? Oh, should I have a root beer? I'm gonna have a root beer.
Don't talk to me right now.
I'm not talking to you. Yeah, my mother used to make sour drink out of that. Ooh.
No, stop eating shit. Just stop.
Yeah, you love root beer.
Jesus fucking.
So far today, I'm not even going to talk about it until Andrew's all done and outside. But anyways, this is root beer. It has no actual alcohol in here, by the way. Oh, but there's like some sour drink. There's like a fermented bevy that you can make. What's it called? I used to make it all the time. I'm so sorry, I forgot. It's not kombucha. Fermented. Uh. It's not kvass, and it's not kombucha. Oh, lacto ferments. Yeah. But it's not lacto fermentation. Maybe it's kvass? It might be kvass. It's really good though. No. Hmm. Yeah. They're just called like fermented sodas. Similar to kvass, but I don't know. Here's a I don't know if that's like wait, hold up. All fermented sodas. What the fuck is it called? Give me a second. Probiotic sodas, fermentation. Oh my gosh, I guess you were right. But I used to do it with like cherries and stuff. Here you go. Yeah. I guess maybe we should make something like that. I really don't like to do a lot of fermentation because I'm really afraid of botulism. That shit's scary, yo. Kind of freaks me out. But here's a little short of someone making it. And now I make sure to just fill this little beer. And what brand is it? This is a Sprecher. We accidentally got the diet one instead of the regular, so I cried. It's really good. Also, Ollie's in here. Doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Carrots is the grain. You've never heard of them before? It's because it's from I think it's German. I don't know.
No, it's bottled in Kansas.
Wait, it's bottled in where?
In Kansas.
In Kansas?
Yeah.
Why the fuck does it have a German name then?
I don't know. You read the box. It tells you.
It's from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
That makes sense. That's why it has the German name. Oh, hi. Hi, Kanara. Oh my god. Hello, hello. Hi. The stretchy pants are on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, people. I'm making banh mi bowls, y'all. Excuse my doggo. Oh, you're okay. I know. I'm gonna give you scraps. Don't worry. How are you guys? How is life? I hope you're good. You're the under the pantry. You guys are so cute. You brought the family. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. What'd you guys do today? I'm also going to be peeling carrots while we're chatting. I must wait and lurk so many dishes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want you to know that I think I messed up the Semla, so I'm going to make it different. Oh, what type of bowls did you say you're making? Banh mi. It's like a variant of it though, so it's not as good as your like actual banh mi. But I'm gonna pickle everything, so it'll be good. Blackberry mustard, ham paninis, blackberry biscuits, and blackberry soup. Ooh, lots of blackberries. Were they all fresh? Because nom. That sounds really good. Also, I think you've been here before, haven't you? A banh mi bowl? Yeah. Sandy, you are not allowed to have this. You just had an instant honey buns. We're not giving this to you. But yeah, I live in Oregon. It's blackberry season, and I picked so many pounds this year. Yay! I love Oregon. Oh my god, it's so pretty there. Do you guys get like elderberries and stuff like that up there? And you have to make like some syrup. Oh my god. You actually don't have to if you don't want to. But it'd be so good if you did. I love making syrups. I'm gonna be making some more date ones soon. But yeah, it's been a really kind of a quiet and chill stream today. Nothing too crazy. But for everybody who's new, who's hanging out, I guess I always forget to do the thing with the raids. Uh, my name is Josie. This is Josie Posey. I'm kind of in between stuff right now. So, uh, technically it's a break with my schooling and everything, but I'm not going to dive super deep into that. So I've been taking a little pause from a lot of the educational content I normally do. We're probably going to switch it up and be more casual, which is exciting. I don't know, just because the semester is going to be wild. But long story short, Wednesdays are cooking days, Mondays are for sure free days, so are Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays are usually based on a theme, and then the weekends are games. And this weekend we'll be playing Stray. Kendra says, yeah, we do get elderberries, but more so the red ones than the dark purple ones. Okay, vibes. Red ones you don't want to really use. Oh no! That's fair. I'm gonna have to watch you more. Okay, Ollie, go ahead. You get the carrots. Sandy, you don't get the carrots. Go ahead, Ollie. Go ahead. No, you can't, honey. Nope. Nope, you can't. I'm sorry, baby girl. Sandy had an incident today, so we cannot let her eat the photos. He'll eat anything. He's 140 pounds. No, oh my gosh, he might get that big. That's how much I weigh. Can you tell I'm tired? He's 100 and like 15 pounds right now, and he's just like a garbage disposal. You can just keep feeding him, and he just keeps going forever and ever and ever. Wait, I gotta get the grate. The grater for all the carrots. Man, I really don't think that this is gonna rise. I'm a little upset. Oh well, oh well. Drink more, cook less. Oh, I like your little doggy emotes. My favorite part about having new people come in is all the emotes that you guys show me. Labradors do eat everything, I know. He's a mutt, kind of lab mutt guy. I don't know what he is. But he's really big and he's still growing. Like, he hasn't even filled out yet. Do we have it in here? I'm gonna use a cheese grater because I want it to be more fine.
Please move.
It's okay. You can just leave it right there.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Andrew.
I met the backyard neighbors.
Oh, nice.
The ones who own it.
Nice.
You want to know their names?
Not on stream, but
Okay.
later. Okay.
Wait, can I whisper them in your ear? Because it's kind of
Hey,
funny.
little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Tell me anything that you think you want to hear. Are you freaking serious?
Yeah.
What the heck?
It's like, I'm so sorry. but
Sorry, guys,
I'm
that's a
gonna
secret.
remember your names.
Did you tell them that?
Yeah, they're. I was like, I'll remember.
Okay, Andrew, we also have some raiders, so you should say hi. Andrew had such a fun time. But you should not tell them
Hello.
exactly what happened. Oh, I think we got
I can't tell them exactly what.
Well, I mean, you can. Just warning, guys. It may involve gross things. So if you don't want that, just don't listen for like the next minute. Okay, go ahead, Andrew.
The dog threw up a lot.
That's
it. But
You had to clean it
I've
up.
been cleaning up so much pet vomit these last few weeks that I'm really over it.
Yeah.
But alas, they continue to do so because they eat grass. Because they go crazy in the neighbor's lawn. I can't keep track of both of them. And then they eat grass when I'm not looking. And then they get upset tummies.
Then you had to let them out the front.
Yes, and they were very not behaved.
So yes, straight up, they literally do eat everything. Especially Sandy.
These are not Labradors.
Well, golden retrievers are like labs, right? Yeah, they are. I don't know what they are.
Chat, are golden retrievers Labradors? I'm pretty sure they're
They're
different.
part of the family. They're like the water dog family. Mm-hmm.
I
Carrot?
can't tell if you're fucking.
There are aquatic
I'm
dogs.
good.
No
Okay.
carrot?
I'm
Bruh.
good. I'm
Bruh.
good. I do not want to consume anything right now. This beer is tough enough.
He's so upset.
I just... It makes me feel not good. It makes me feel very gross. And it's just every day. Every day. Multiple times a day sometimes.
I agree with you, Chap. You're tired? Well, that's too bad. Just keep digging. Anyways, we have some new followers. We have Watermelon, love that name. Joy B1, heck yeah. Get Cream Delish, creamed. Dana's Kitchen, heck yeah. And Mel Say What. Oh, you guys have cute names.
Nelson Mandela.
It's Mel Say What, not Nelson Mandela. Oh, I also need to grab... I think I still have radishes because I make banh mi on my own. But I don't have the proper radishes, so we're gonna have to do like the American alternative. Straight says just looked it up. Apparently they're not the same. Goldens are generally calmer than Labradors. Andrew, do you want to talk about your golden history?
No.
No, he doesn't want to. And I could talk about dogs all day. Yeah, but Ollie is technically a mutt. Andrew, I'm gonna bother you again. What kind of dog is Ollie supposed to be?
What?
What kind of dog is Ollie? Like, we looked it up.
Oh. There may be Rhodesian Ridgeback, but I have no idea.
I don't know. Ollie's like weird. The dog that you see right here that's by my feet. Ollie, Effie's. No, Sandy, you're not allowed in the kitchen. Okay, so the one that you just saw. No. Okay, are we both leaving? That's alright. You can stay if you want to, Ollie. As long as you're in the corner, I don't mind. I'm not going in there that much. But he should probably go. But apparently he has like Rhodesian Ridgeback or whatever in him. And we know that. Because when he barks and he gets upset, like the back of his neck, all that fur just stands straight up. It's actually crazy. It's literally insane. And he scares the fuck out of people. Pardon my language, but he really scares people a lot. They actually, like, this one poor guy was walking up our street and we had him in the front yard because I was reseeding the grass in the backyard. And Ollie was just barking at him, but he was kind of hidden behind a tree. And Oliver scared him so bad that the man literally peed his pants. I'm not even joking with you. We thought he pooped his pants, but he peed his pants. Because his legs were like really tight. And he was like covering himself. Oh, congratulations, Chef. I hope you had a good rush. And also thank you for the follow. I'm gonna do more cooking streams in the future. I'm gonna put some white vinegar in here. White wine vinegar, just a little bit. I'm gonna add some sugar. And then lime. That should be good. And then we're gonna put that in the microwave for like 30 seconds, and then we're gonna let it sit and pickle. That should be about enough. I don't know how much lime I should use. Yeah, you guys, me not having to use the oven means you guys can hang out with me more. Isn't that nice? Isn't that so nice? I'm also trying to get better with them being in the kitchen with me because you guys are crazy. You will also see, if you stay here long enough, you're going to see 3 cats with me as well. They are named Bixby, Siri, and Michael. Siri is hiding over there, but he's going to show up the minute I start cutting beef. or I like open the package of beef. And for those who do not know, you might be a little disappointed in me, but I'm doing a modified every plate recipe. So I'll be good. Okay. I'm gonna mix this up. We're gonna let it sit. I'm just gonna leave the cucumbers plain because I like that a bit more. I think it'll taste better that way. Mixy, mixy. Honestly, I don't even know if I have to like put it in the microwave for that long. I think I'm just gonna let it sit there. Yeah. I'll let it sit there for a minute, and then it should be good. Move this out of the way. Then, oh my gosh, we're being efficient, chat. This is weird. This is so weird for me. We have onion. I think that's about it. Sorry, there's. Here you go. Sandy, you don't get it. You were just sick. I know. It's probably torture for you to be here, and that's why you feel bad. I'm sorry, baby girl. I can't give it to you. I know. I don't even know if Ollie's gonna eat it. I'm sorry, baby. Oh. Oh, he's going for it. It's such a tiny onion. It's so cute. Oh my god. What do they call this? Like julienning the onion? I don't know. I always forget like the names for things, but I kind of remember how to do it, so. Ish. I feel so much pressure. Y'all are like professionals, and I'm like, I haven't worked in a kitchen in over a year. Well, technically, I've been helping with like catering stuff recently. So I've been kind of in the kitchen. I know, back it up. Back it up, girly. Thank you. Thank you, princess. Alright, we're just gonna do one mini cuke. I kind of want to do two, but I feel like one's gonna be good. Oh. Do you guys like Dr. Pepper? I've been debating this with a lot of people recently. And personally, I love Dr. Pepper and root beer. I'm really for all those flavors. But other people don't. They say it tastes weird. I'm gonna be slow at cooking. Just so you guys know. I should probably do it properly. I feel pressure. It's like a throwback. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Putting some lime and a little bit of salt in. Because I feel like the flavor is going to be a really good contrast. We can let this, oh yeah, we're going to let this chill in here. And then that'll kind of like simmer itself together. Then what else do we need? I think it's time for the wraps. Ollie, I love you dearly. You are so cute. I'm going to cut up some garlic for it. Well, maybe. I don't know if I want garlic in it today. Now I'm going to put garlic in it. I think it'll be better. I have so many little heads of garlic. Also, chat. Oh shit. I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it. It just always happens. Okay. Cool. We use 3 cloves. One for the rice. Because I prefer to have it in my rice. I know a lot of people don't like it like that, but I really like it. I think it tastes better. We're gonna have everyone's gonna be like, you're gonna, maybe you guys won't tell me the better ways to do garlic. I actually enjoy peeling it. Some people don't, but I don't mind the smell of garlic. It's very nostalgic to me. So I'll go at it. Once I get my nails done again, nope, I won't be able to anymore. Will be sad. I'll have to do all the other methods people do. Kind of die inside. GG gamer moment. There you go. I also do not mince garlic the way that other people do. I honestly just do everything in the way that feels right. I'm so excited. Okay, we're definitely next Wednesday. Have a lot of chilies. And then I also have some, let's see, chilies, poblanos. I have some tomatoes. I've been thinking about doing some, well, most years, if I have the time, I'll do fermented hot sauce because I think it tastes so much better. It has like that sweet taste to it, and it's just delicious. That'll be so good. And I'm kind of disappointed. All of my tomatoes they're still going right now. Like none of them have really firmed up and none of them are really ready to go. And it's really awkward because I have like 12 tomato plants. They're all just chilling there. And I'm worried that things are going to get too cold. This week, things got, like yesterday, it got down to, I think it was like 49 degrees that night. And I was like, my fucking tomatoes, pardon my language, y'all. I was worried. I don't want my tomatoes to die. I spent so much money on them. I really didn't. I grew them. But it's just, I was so hyped. All of my aromas are dead. Literally all of my aromas. My San Marzano tomatoes gone. The only ones that survived were my celebrity tomatoes. I don't know if you guys know anything about tomato varieties, but I was really surprised about that. Usually they don't last super long. And apparently they like it. All of my other ones, upsetty. Granted, I did plant them around like Mother's Day. So it's just we had such a cool and wet season that I don't know. I'm just kind of disappointed. It didn't really go. I'm adding about half a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to add a pinch of garlic in there, let it go. George says, yeah, it got down to 54 here last night. Hard to believe it's August. I know. It's supposed to warm up again just a little bit, but I have my doubts. I don't think it will. I'm also going to add some. No, Sammy. No. Don't get this one. I'm sorry. I want it so bad, but you can't have it. You can't have it. might have some. Nope, I'm out. Surprise, surprise. Sadly, I have no chives or scallions, so we're not going to be adding that today. And then this is time for. Okay, that's good. Add a pinch about a full medium-sized clove. Then we're going to get this ready. Okay, now you're in the way, bub. Gotta move. Gotta move. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Out of the kitchen. Thank you, thank you. All right, and we need a cup and a quarter. Oh, you think winter's coming early? I for sure think it is. I don't think it's gonna be, well, okay, this is all depending on where you're at. 1 second though. I'm measuring cup and a quarter. But depending on where you're at, it's not gonna be super bad. Here, I guess where you are at, in Maryland, you'll be fine. East Coast should be okay. Up north, like Montana, it's gonna get really cold this year. It's gonna like dip really cold. This is my prediction. Every year I try to have a little prediction, okay, chat? So it's gonna get pretty cold there. Then here in the Midwest, because I live in Nebraska, I think it's gonna get cold. We're gonna have some cold days, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad. The coldest I think it's gonna get is negative 15. Maybe 18, but I think it'll be negative 15. Which isn't that bad. Also, thank you for the follow, Spawn Blaze. Okay. Alright, garlic's going. Let me take it off for a second. Let it kind of fall. Now we're gonna rinse the rice. I also agree with you, George, because yes, I use this little strainer. It's for coffee, but it works really well for rice. So it'll be good. Then let's stir it up a bit. Get that all mixed in. We'll add our water. Oh, it should be good. Okay. I honestly do not think it's gonna. It might be a wetter one. It might be like a wet and a wet and a mild winter, which will be so nice if we actually get that because. Ugh. But you get so much more snow than me. It makes me upset. Chat. Last year, I don't think we got more than like half a foot of snow at a time, and usually we get at least a foot once a year. It was really dry. When things were above freezing, I had to water all of my plants. So I was outside with my hose. I'd hook it back up, and I was in my like winter clothes, and my neighbors were just like staring at me. But I was watering everything, and all my plants, for the most part, survived, except for 2 of them. It was horrible. Hmm. But 1 second, I'm chewing, chat. 1 second, chat. I gotta finish my food. Okay. Almost cut myself. But I didn't, chat. We're good. But yeah. I'm really excited for winter. Which is such a lie, because I don't know, I gaslight myself, guys. Like, every single year, I'm like, it'll be done. It won't be that cold. It'll be fine. I'm having a good time. It'll be great. And then it'll get really fucking cold, and I'm like, and I like die inside. Sometimes, when it gets really cold, I just bundle myself up in like 5 layers. I'll wear 3 pairs of pants, 3 shirts, and then I'll have a winter coat, and then I'll just walk outside in the snow. And it's really nice if you have enough layers, but I'll also wear rain boots. People think that's weird, but I will wear all my pants, and then I'll put on my rain boots so that I can walk in the snow and nothing gets attached to me, and it's so nice. Y'all, it is literally so nice. Highly recommend. Ugh. And they're the tall rain boots, too. Like, hold up, let me show you. Hold up. I wear them when I mow the yard, too. It's so silly. Okay. Go into our little mudroom. Technically, we have a mudroom, but I don't really, we took the door off of it, so it's fun. But they're like these green boots. Look, chat. I don't want to put it by the food, but they're really nice. Andrew's like, why are you showing your shoes? But, yeah. I wear them literally all the time, and they're so good. Definitely worth it. I used to have a maroon pair when I was younger, but they got lost when I moved, so I was really fortunate to pick those up. And I wear them literally, like, all the time. I also have, oh my god, wait, pull up. Okay, it's not heated up yet. Okay, I have these cute little booties. Ah! I'm showing you my rain booties. I think there might be over there too. Oh, shit. Pull up, chat. They're in the mudroom. Okay, I have these cute little rain booties. Just for perspective, look how cute these are. Look, guys, I'm just a girl, okay? But look how cute. So I can have some for like when it's just raining casually, you know, and it like matches my fit. And I also work with plants, so I have to wear boots when I'm like doing a lot of just anything, like literally anything, because it gets dirty. But, and then I have these, like, oh, look at that, chat. And then you can get like a foot of snow, and it doesn't go in your stuff or anything. And because it's all rubber, it's so insulated. I feel like I'm doing an ad right now. I swear to God, this isn't an ad. But it's so well insulated that in the winter, my feet don't get cold. And this works better than the freaking snow boots that I was trying to wear. Like, hold up. I don't know if I have all of them here. I don't think I do. But yeah. I have 2 pairs of snow boots. And then I also have, like, Uggs or whatever. Like, the really old, like, top ones that have, like, high ones that have leg warmers. They're really nice. Just so you know. Oh, starting to boil. Let's put that low. Let's cover. It works so well. And people think it's goofy. They think it's goofy, but it's so much warmer. And then I can be out longer doing more stuff, and then because I'm wearing so many pants, it like fully seals around my my like calf, because I work out. But it makes a full seal, and then nothing gets in there. It is the most goated shit I have ever had in my life. Okay, let's see. Heat a drizzle of oil in a large pan over medium-high heat. Add onion. I'm gonna add more oil. Add onion. Stir and cook until softened. Then add beef, garlic, and sugar. Sugar! Okay. Oh no, I need more lime juice. Good thing I have more limes. At my work we have lime trees. So, like I said, I work with plants. And I got to harvest 4 of them. One of them is not really happy. Well, you know, like limes are sometimes yellow. So this one's already started turning. And then so is this one. But it's fine. Oh my god, y'all. You may not know this. I'm just going to talk about my plants for a second because I know you might not care, but I care, Chet, okay? But I'm growing as many herbs as I can. So eventually, in my background, I'll show you a lot more stuff, like all of my plants. But my setup is getting so big that I can't show you everything anymore. So I just got yesterday I showed you my new bay plant, which is cool. I have an olive tree, which has scale. I don't know if you guys know what scale is. It's basically like something that sucks the sap out of your plants. They suck. And I'm trying to get rid of it, but you can only be so lucky, I guess. I don't think I'll need the knife anymore, but I'll keep it handy. Mm. Mm. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm adding fish sauce. Just a little bit to the beef. It's going to make it a lot better. I have about 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'm just using Duke's mayonnaise. And then lime. And let's get sriracha. I'm going to save the little sriracha packet it came with. Okay. I'm so mad that they sold the original chili farm. So now the sriracha tastes different. It actually makes me upset. They added about a tablespoon or half a tablespoon of sriracha. And then I think that'll be good. I don't want to add too many conflicting flavors just because it might overpower the food. But this is how I've been making it on my own. Oh no! Alright, I'm going to drop it to medium low. Make sure that they become translucent because they're starting to brown too early. I want them to fall apart in the beef while I'm cooking it. Okay. The sriracha mayo will take a second. I'm going to add a pinch of garlic. Just to add some complexity to it. And kind of like blend in pretty well. And then a little bit of salt. Okay. Good. Now we're just going to let it sit in the microwave. All right. Now it's beef time, baby. Okay. Baby, like, oh. We're doing ground beef today. Isn't this so weird? It just like comes in a little container. It's weird to be making it this way instead of how I normally would. Can I make it? Can I make it? Yeah, baby. I almost did. But at least it's not over here. And now it's starting to brown more, which is alright. To be expected. It's an aluminum pan. Or not. I'm just gonna put everything over here because the trash can is gone right now. I'm gonna switch over to our little spatula. If it gets loud, I apologize. I already dropped the temp. It's just gonna take a minute to really cool down. I don't want to drop it too much. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. And then let's add a little bit of salt. Let's do a bit of pepper. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon's worth. I like my meat a little bit more peppery. My God, y'all, yes, yes. And there you go, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna let that cook just another minute. Let it chill. In the meantime, I'm gonna put some more stuff away. Just because. Well, I'm gonna let this air dry. Well, technically, I'm gonna wash it a bit more later, so when I'm done with it, I'll let it air dry. The knife, however, I would like for that to be clean. And then I try to clean my knives immediately so they don't rust. Oh, what's my topic gonna be tomorrow? Well, since yesterday we got distracted, I'm probably going to continue talking about if Americans can qualify for refugee status, which this has been interesting to dive into, and I'm glad that we got I got a little bit more time to do more research because, you know, I work with refugees and stuff, so it's learning about the different qualifications necessary is interesting. But for the most part, I work with more immigrants than refugees, so that's why I do what I do. So, learning more about the refugee process has been pretty eye-opening. I let it brown just a little bit more. It should be good. I'm going to lower the temp. So we'll talk about that a little bit, most likely. Aside from that, will probably be some more miscellaneous chats. It's really hard to find more content on it though. That's been the hardest thing. So when I was doing my my research this morning, because I usually try to do everything, uh, I do it whenever I can, but with school and stuff, it's a lot. And teaching, I'm just like, anyways. But now things are settling down, so I can actually like invest the time that necessary into the stuff that I need to. But yeah. There's just not a lot of content on it. There's stuff about people leaving or emigrating from the US. And that's covered in the video I'm going to show you guys. But getting refugee status from the United States is not a very common thing. It's usually, well, I guess we'll talk about it more tomorrow. But people like Snowden and stuff like that, they technically, they're like whistleblower status or whatever. Just a little bit more time on that rice, which is kind of like a refugee kind of thing. That's mostly what Americans get to deal with. And that's different. You have to go to different countries for that specific, to meet those qualifications. But to be a refugee, considered like you would have to go to Canada or Mexico because it really has to deal with a lot of like proximity unless you're in active war or some other qualifications are met. And that's a whole nother layer of complicated stuff. But yeah, that's a whole thing. Getting a lot of people who do get help as refugees here in the States are actually immigrants, but because they come from war-torn countries, a lot of people in the US just call them refugees, even though technically they haven't gone through the refugee process. But the border thing is very important. That's why a lot of people from Central America can't go to Canada because the closest border is the United States or Mexico, and Mexico has enough problems that it's considered not as safe, so that's why they have to come to America. So Trump closing the borders adds like a whole nother layer of complication that just sucks. But whatever. That's for tomorrow. Yeah, it's for tomorrow. Oh no, I don't have a can to put everything in. Shit. Hey Andrew. What do I do if I don't have a can for the grease?
You just have to wait for it to cool down.
Should I put it in my in paper towel? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in an old candle container. I feel like that's gonna be my best bet. I got this because, well, from an event I was working. And that should work okay-ish. I'll just spoon feed that out. Then I'm gonna drop the temp. We're gonna add the fish sauce, the ponzu. The rice will be done in just a couple minutes, and everything should be all gravy, baby. But that'll be our topic tomorrow. Hopefully, I figured out that if I want to stay on topic, George, if I want to stay on topic, I need to be sure that, you know, that I don't go to into other things like opening stuff. That's gonna be a Monday or Monday, Wednesday. I don't know. I was just too distracted. That's the ADHD vibe. It makes it hard. Sometimes I hate it when the ADHD disability do be disabled. Okay, I got a little hair. Adding just a little bit. Then we're adding ponzu. And we're going to add some lime. I turned off the heat, so this is going to kind of in. And then I'm going to add some sugar. Monday is Labor Day. Are you taking the day off from streaming? Oh, George, I don't take any days off. What are you talking about? Unless I'm working. On the 8th, I do have an event I have to go to, so I won't be able to be here. But it won't be too bad. And then there's a couple of events happening this month. I'm really trying hard to not overload. So, but it's getting to the point in the year where it's probably going to be once a week. I have an event that I have to go to. But I'm trying to make it just that. Like nothing too crazy. Otherwise, everyone will be overloaded. I am, but I do have to work. I believe I might be working. I don't know. I don't know what's happening during the day. If they need me or like I need to help host or I don't know what's happening. We'll see. But it's fun, I guess. Oh shit, I forgot to add garlic. I guess it's too late now for garlic, but not for ginger. Well, I guess. Yeah, well, I could add some garlic, but I'm not going to add the whole thing. Some of it's going to be more raw. I got distracted. We started talking about the good stuff, and then I was like, oh no, what are we doing there? But no, I'll be here. Do you have plans though? Are you going to be here? Alright, I'm going to let that cool down. While that cools, the rice is setting, and then I need to go put my phone on the charger because it died. I'll be right back. Oh, and there's an ad. Whew. Yeah. Oh, you should be here on Monday. Good. Well, I'll probably be here. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something for it. I haven't really decided. I don't really want to, per se, but what would we do? Hi, Seaweed Bug. What you want? Not food? Mm-hmm. Want to eat with me? Yep. I know. I'm going to have to put the dish glass over here. Sorry for the taking chat. No, it can be annoying. I'm going to let the meat cool down here. And then... Okay. Alright, the rice is all done. It may be... Oh, no, I don't think it's, like, overcooked too much. I was like, it seems a little overcooked, but only by a little bit. Come here. Settle yourself. You're alright. He does want... Oh, no, the rice is fine. It's a little gummy at the bottom, but... That won't be too bad. Let it soak. Yeah, it's okay. Not the best rice I've made. I got too into it. Okay, we have the radish, we have the goop, and then we have the mayo mix, which all should be good. The ginger might be a little bit much, but I actually think it'll be okay. I think it'll complement. Okay, let's see. All right, y'all. Let's go here one more time. Yes, yes, I see you, Sandy. You can't have this though. You are sick. I know, baby. You ate too much of this stuff you shouldn't, and you got the consequences, honey buns. I know. What can I say though? Such is life, babes. Yeah, Siri does want it though. Let's see. I'm going to taste test this a little bit. She is good. Radish carrot mix, fermented fine. I did it a little bit different this time. So I didn't put it in the microwave and have that go a little bit more. So I thought it'd be kind of weird, but it's still good. So that means I can do it cold. And then cute. Yummy. Oh, hi, baby. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. He's upset that I haven't given him anything yet. I'm gonna cover that just to make sure he doesn't try to eat it. Andrew, how much sauce do you want?
Moderate amount.
1 or 2? 2? Alright. Andrew does not like as much sauce. I'm only giving him about a tablespoon and a half. I, however, I'm going to do about 2 tablespoons, maybe 2 1/4. And that'll be good. And then huzzah! I'm keeping it up just in case I want more. Technically, the dough is rising, but I'm going to modify the recipe. I'm going to add a little bit less flour, and then we're going to redo it next week. I think that's going to be a lot better for you guys. Let me switch up the angles, babes. Sick angs, bro. I always look so washed out. I'm like, do you guys see how white I am? I was a ghost, babes. I was a ghost. But yeah, not too bad. It was really good. I'm gonna go grab my stuff. I'm gonna sit down and then I'm gonna eat. Yum, yum, yum. And then Andrew will get his in a minute. He's in the middle of the game, so. Alright, watch out, babe. Yeah. Watch out. I know, baby girl. I'm sorry about you. About you. Ugh. I'm excited. I think it'll be okay. It's not my best one. Oh, wait. I gotta show you guys. Boop. Funny. I like to add a little bit of the fish just because I think it adds more to the flavor. Let me do. Oh no, the lighting kind of figured itself out. Okay. It auto adjusted. That's better. That looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to eat some. I don't know if I'm going to eat all of it here. Oh, but because we're talking about immigration and stuff like that and refugee status and all that good jazz, do you have any questions about that for me to ask people or look into? Anything like that? Because I don't know. I know some people that'll be able to help out a bit. But they probably won't be able to be on stream, which is a big pride face. Eventually, though, maybe. Um. Mm. The interview stuff can be a little overwhelming. I did it at first when I think I had 2 people on when I first started streaming, but oh no. It's pretty good though. My root beer is still delicious. So amazing. Honestly, a way better combo than I thought it would be. I'm satisfied. I'm so happy with this, guys. Oh, wait. While I have people here, if you guys want to say anything, you can. If not, no pressure, by the way. I don't like doing that. But, if you guys have any recipes that you think I should try, please let me know. I sometimes don't have the time to do like crazy ones, especially during like midterms or finals or whatever, but aside from that, we do fun ones. Hmm. So the folks that came from South Africa are considered refugees, not immigrant? Do you mean South America? Or South Africa? Here he just walked by. He is one of the doctors. The 54 folks from South Africa. Like I said, there's some conditions, but technically, if you're going by like standards set by like various conventions and stuff like that, I'm not gonna dive super deep into it because it's a lot, and all that legalese shit is just like ah. But long story short, they're not. They're considered immigrants because they're not actively being persecuted.
Thank you.
Like from other countries' standards, they're not considered refugees, they're considered immigrants. But the Trump people and stuff like that, they're calling them refugees, but they're not like under a lot of threat where they're at. Technically. But that's my understanding of the situation. Andrew, what do you think?
Good.
Andrew,
Mm-hmm.
you remember the white dudes that came from South Africa?
Yeah.
What were they supposedly like running from?
From white persecution.
Was that it?
I think so.
Yeah. You don't really hear anything about them now because they're like
Flash in the pan compared to
Yeah.
the news cycle.
yeah. And they're probably like more assimilated into society. Unless something happens where like I don't know, something crazy happens, we probably won't hear about them.
Well, it was kind of significant because at the same time that the administration was letting in
They were shutting it
air
down.
quotes refugees from South Africa, they were deporting a ton of Haitian and Venezuelan refugees. They were sending them back to Haiti and Venezuela. So it was kind of a double standard.
And they're also trying to whatever. We're gonna talk more about this tomorrow. A little bit. Yeah, technically speaking, they're not really globally speaking, they're not refugees. But depending on it's complicated. It's not that complicated, but they make it more complicated. Tomorrow then, yeah. Yeah. I feel like I have 2 videos I can show you that'll break it down a lot better. Took me forever to find them though. Like at least one relevant to American stuff. And it was a video that inspired the whole, not inspired, but for like made me want to talk about it sooner than what, I don't know. Whatever. I was planning on doing it in a couple of weeks, but I don't know. The video came out and I was like, this is actually pretty good. Anyways, when I'm done, I'm gonna head out. Because I got some stuff to do for you guys. Because you've been yelling at me for so long. All y'all who watch the VOD. I'm doing it, y'all. And you know. But I should have everything, I don't know. I'm not going to set a time limit on it because could be tomorrow, could be later in the week, could be whatever. And just like, what the fuck?
No, I'm laughing because it's true.
It's true. I'm so busy right now, y'all. I'm losing my mind. It's gonna get worse though. It'll get better in like it'll be back for like a couple weeks. Next month will be better though. No, next month. We're in August. Yeah. September will be better. October, coin flip. Literal coin flip. Could be bad or could be really good. I love that emote, by the way. It's so cute. Give me, I want Procreate so bad. Is it good? I did like a modified recipe, Andrew.
It's very citrus forward with the carrots.
Mm-hmm. I added a lot of lime.
I haven't felt.
But I really like lime.
I know.
One time, actually, you can tell this story because maybe, I don't know.
Oh, the minestrone?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that was.
It's more embarrassing than anything else at this point.
She got minestrone from work, and I was like, "Oh, cool, minestrone," and she was like, this doesn't have enough lime in it," and so she just put a boatload of lime juice in the minestrone.
It was so
and
bad.
It tasted like lime minestrone, but she was like, I'm gonna grimace through this. And she was like, no, Andrew, this is really good.
But okay.
I love this. You just don't have taste like me. Like, I really, yeah. And I was like, are you serious? And she's like, it's really good. And so, like, for a year or two afterward, when I made her dishes, I would put, like, a buttload of lime in hers. I didn't like it. I thought it was disgusting. I just give myself a little lime. But I just, like, put a boatload in hers. And then she's like, too much lime. Too much lime, Andrew. And I was like, how?
And then I had to own up to it. I was like, I didn't want you to laugh at me because at that time, there was a lot of stuff happening. But I don't know. I was humbled. It was like, I also got a bug bite, like, right on my tattoo. It was so embarrassing. I sat there and I was like, I thought it would taste good. But I don't know. The worst part is that he just freaking put lime in everything. And now Now I'm so used to extra lime, and I actually kind of like it. So I unironically like came kind of full circle. I added 2 limes to it, so I'm sorry.
I didn't tell.
I think it's good though.
No, that's good.
It is good.
Maybe a little much on the carrot, but
Oh, too much lime in the carrot? I don't think I did put some lime on the carrot.
the shredded carrot's kind of like a sponge.
It does.
Keeps a lot of the lime juice.
It does, especially with like the vinegar and salt. Let this soak for a minute or two. Oh, George says that he loves October. It's the best month of the year. Oh yeah, George. Oh my god, I have so many candles. I like candles, chat. I like candles a lot. I'm really excited. I will literally, like, even if I'm outside, I'll have like a little candle burning and I'll just be like, yes, just not even for the smell, just for like the vibes of the candle. And I will do almost anything to have the candle there because I love it so much. Sandra Dickens. You're getting like rice again tonight. I know, you're not getting a lot tonight.
Don't give her.
Yeah, I don't know if I should even give her rice. Also,
Don't give her anything. She's eating food in a minute.
this did get a little bit bigger, but this is something that I'm gonna have to redo. For sure. Like, in theory, like, it rose a little bit, but I'm gonna have to prep it, like, at least, like, an hour or two before stream. Probably 2 or 3 hours before stream, just so it can rise enough, and then we'll be good. But, just as always, chat, I guess it's time for me to go. I guess it's time for me to go. I guess it's time for me to go now. And tomorrow, as we have been discussing, we're talking about refugee stuff, which is really interesting, but more on the American side, which such is life. Let me snooze that ad. Oh my god, we don't need that. Sometimes I freaking hate the ads, but when you're an affiliate, you have less control over that. But when you have you have to be like a bigger streamer to have more say in any of that stuff, which is really annoying. But that's okay. But anyways, tomorrow we're going to talk more about that. Friday, we're doing fish tank. We're going to get all of that ready to go. So thank you so much for buying the seeds for me, George. I appreciate it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. So sleep well, stay safe, stay alive, and toots.